As you can see here, I've got several of these soldered on here. I'm going to demonstrate doing one of these, this next one here. First, I'm going to clip these leads closer to the circuit board so it has less wicking going on. That's pretty good. I'll put it in my little holder here. Then I'm going to put this next to one of the leads. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the solder on here for about 2 or 3 seconds. I'm going to swipe this to the left a little bit. And then check this. First of all, check to make sure that this is seated properly, which it is. And we'll check the distance. It's soldered up nicely. So I'll turn this around, get the other lead. Actually, probably could stand being a little bit closer. With only one lead soldered, you can do that. Put a little pressure on the other side, and when the solder flows, then it'll pop right up to where you want it to go. Make sure that's still good, which it is. So now we'll get the other lead. Once again, being careful to touch only that lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and a half. Float around. Inspect that. And that needs more solder. Trick is to not put too much, so it can flow around and bridge between the two leads. Okay, that should do it. It's best not to hurry these and check each lead as you solder it. Nice flow. No bridge. And well seated. Double check it by placing on here and making sure that it lines up nicely, which it does. So that's how I'm doing all these. Well, there they are, the completed assemblies. This one here with the bluish tinted, or the phototransistors, the OP505s. And this one here with the clear LEDs, or the emitter IR LEDs. So this goes on top, this goes beneath. If the card passes between them, it looking for a breaking in connection. So they just drop into these assemblies here. These go together like that, and then a screw on each side goes through with a nut on the bottom, and the card goes in the middle. So the next thing to do is to wire these things up on the bottom here for each of the sensors and connect the power and ground to the assembly. Sometime later, we have wired this unit. So these 30 gauge wires coming from the sensor. These are going to the analog input of the Arduino, and this is the power lines going also to the Arduino. So it's going to be bundled together and then come over like this. If I have to pull the Arduino out, I've got enough wire to deal with that. And the power of the two printed circuit boards are cross-wired there. And the sensor wheel uses one set here on the top and one here on the bottom to get to the remote LEDs instead of mounting the LED in this position here. So anyway, this unit should be ready for installation. We can reassemble the unit.